Hello YouTube, Genesis 52 here with Raleigh-Durham International Airport update number 5. Before I start this video off, I want to just give a quick shout out to my subscriber survey. I'd really appreciate it if you could all go check that out. It just takes a couple minutes. It's really for me to get a sense what everybody likes about the channel. I want to just try to make this the best I possibly can for you. So it's linked down below. I'm also going to put a link in the video. Probably up in the top left corner. If you could fill it out, it'd be so appreciated. I'll give a shout out to a random person who filled it out if you put your name at the bottom. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I really would appreciate if you did that. Right around the update. Also want to mention my customs account. I'll show you a couple of customs I've done at the end of the video. If you're interested in that, you can stay tuned. There's none in this, or there's only one sort of in this video. But there's been some in the other videos, so the email is linked down below as well as the Instagram page, so let me know if you're interested in a custom. One new model in here, it's one that I sort of did a custom of kind of to fix it, so I'll show you that towards the end. First up, we have 3 empty gates here on the D concourse. We're right over here by United. Last side of the airport is the rest of the airport. The United 737-700s finally headed back to Houston after the airport's reopened. United 737-900ER pulling in from Denver. Empty gate. United A319 service to Chicago O'Hare. I don't know what happened to the gate, but this United CRJ-700 operated by SkyWest is headed to Washington Dulles. Just pulled into the gate. Frontier 320 Neo headed to Las Vegas. Frontier 320 Neo headed to Philadelphia. Yes, these are both Neo flights when I checked. Alaska 737-900ER headed to Seattle. United 737-800 can head to Newark. American A319 headed to Los Angeles. This is true, it's not the Sharplets one. Kind of unfortunate. American A320 service to Charlotte. Empty gate. Delta CRJ-900 by Endeavor to Fort Lauderdale. Empty Delta gate. Delta MD-90 service to, perhaps if I switch the page, right? Service to Detroit Metro. Empty Delta, and then we got a Delta 757-200 service to empty gate, and then our Delta 767-300 service to Paris Charles de Gaulle. Not sure if this airplane has been in an update here yet, but it is service on the 763 seasonally now. This was 752, but right now it's on the 63. Taxiing over there is an American CRJ-700 operated by PSA to Washington Reagan. Delta gate / American gate. American Airlines MD-80 service to Chicago O'Hare. Just gonna move around the table, get some better views. American Airlines 777-200ER service to London Heathrow. This is real as well. American Airlines 737-800 service to Dallas Fort Worth. It's the American gate. Taxiing over here, we have a Delta 737-800 to Seattle. Another empty gate. Then we have an American E-145 headed to Pittsburgh, operated by Trans-States. Air Wisconsin American CRJ-200 to Philadelphia. Delta Connection CRJ-200 by ExpressJet to Indianapolis. Here's the model I did a custom of. I had to redo the cockpit windows, they got smeared and stuff. Delta logo is still not perfect, but it doesn't look the best ever. But it looks good enough to be in an update, so this Delta 717 is headed to Minneapolis. This is a new one, and it's 977 AT, so I have now the full 717 fleet from Jet Engines. Delta Connection ERJ-175 headed to Boston. JetBlue E-190 headed to Fort Lauderdale. Delta Connection CRJ-700 by GoJet to Cincinnati. Over to our A concourse Southwest. Let's go to the other side. The lighting, I got the light over there, so it's better. First up says Southwest 737-700 to Las Vegas. Southwest 737-800 to Denver. Southwest 737-300 to Dallas Love. Empty Southwest gate. Southwest 737-700 to Baltimore, Washington. Empty gate. And then over here, holding short of the imaginary runways, a Southwest 737-800 Warrior 1. Holding short for flights to Chicago Midway. And believe it or not, that is it. So if you're just interested in the airport update, that will be the conclusion. Thank you so much. Please check out that subscriber video or survey. I would really appreciate it if you fill it out. There's only been a couple submissions so far, so please fill that out. It's for you. I'm gonna make the channel better. It doesn't take long, so please. if you're interested in seeing some customs that I've done, I'd really love if you would just take a couple minutes. I'm going to kind of show you around some things that I've done. And what I have kind of available with Rocky Mountain Customs. Little shout out video for that. So if you're interested in sticking around, just be another minute or so. So thank you. I'd really appreciate it. If not, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. The rest of you, kind of head over to kind of my aircraft parking area. We're going to start off with the first custom I did. So basically, this is the flyfrontier.com A319. It's got a little smear on the front there, but this is Mickey the Moose. This plane's actually retired, so if you're interested in buying this one, I will sell it to you. Not sure what I'd sell it for. Comment down below if you're interested in buying it, or send me an email to myrockymtncustoms@gmail.com. I'd like to not sell it, but if you're really interested in it, I will sell it to you and make another one, or one of a different plane. This was a Frontier custom I did at E320 Phoenix models. I do a lot of Frontiers just because I'd like to build up my Frontier fleet, but this one was a full custom I did. This Frontier E319 was just a partial. I just stuck the tail on there. You can do that kind of stuff as well. This is my first full custom of the new Frontier livery. This one was in the Palm Beach Max update. This plane was in rough shape as well. I got it for free. But as you can see, Betty the Bluebird looks very, very nice on the back there. Needs some nose gear. I have some replacements coming eventually. But new livery is an option as well. I know a lot of people have shied away from that. Here's Thunder the Bison. I know that rig's messed up in the back. Got to fix that still, but another one just like the Sea Turtle Sheldon. This is a Frontier 319 custom I just finished up for Delta MD88 fan. Definitely check him out. This is going to be Foot the Bottlenose Dolphin. You will see this in one of my airport updates before it's sent to him. He told me I could do that because I wanted to stick to the airplane in there. That's going to conclude for those Frontiers. And then the last Frontier, I actually bought this as a Frontier custom, but I did some modifications to it. If you've seen Instagram posts or videos from me with this plane in it before, you might have noticed that the guy I brought the custom from actually put this decal on the wrong side. So I completely took the decals off, did my own, and put them on the right side so the exit doors line up. And then I also added these wing details right here, as well as the over wing exit markings. Left the tail the same because it looked great, and the nose gear came off, so I had to fix that as well. I can do a lot of model repairs for you if you're interested in that. And then here's a donor model I have. If you're looking for an A319 with this engine type of any airline, aside from American or Southwest, I don't know if you want that, but if you're looking for any airline with a white background with CFM engines, please let me know. I would be happy to give you a discount on this because the model is already here. And then I'm also working on redoing the SkyTeam 738. As you can see, it's kind of partially done. Other things I've done, American Airlines PSA retro plane, just simply swap the decals. That's a $10 addition to whatever the model costs, if you're interested in that. No other customs over there. No JetBlues yet, but I can do JetBlue. And then back here we have our American A321 retro livery. Again, just a decal swap. This one has an engine swap. It's an optional engine swap if you wanted that on. It's a little bit more expensive, but definitely worth it in my mind. Other than that, that's kind of all the customs. Oh wait, I do have one more model to actually show you guys. This model has not been in an update yet. This is Allegiant A319. I'm not sure if anybody knows this, but Allegiant is actually not going to be getting the A319s with shirtlets like Gemini made the model of. So I swapped the wings on it, put the engines, same engines, derail. As you can see, it didn't work out 100% amazing over here, but on this side it looks pretty good. Oh, why is it so dark? Airport's dark too. Well, regardless, this is something I can do as well. I can do swaps of engine types, swaps of wings, kind of swap anything out for you if you're interested. I know I've talked for a long time about this, but if you're interested, my goal is to provide affordable customs. Here's the 717 I redid. Should have taken a before picture, but if you're interested in a custom, please let me know. Send an email to myrockymtncustoms@gmail.com. It's also linked down below. Check us out on Instagram. I post a lot of the pictures of customs I've done for people on there. I am getting busy with the business, but I'd love to take on as much business as possible. So if you're interested in something, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, I love you dearly. You're an amazing person and a #1 subscriber, so you should fill out that subscriber survey if you haven't already. We're not going to get past the 10-minute mark. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.